Yo, welcome back to the channel. I think this is day 52. Got the Gooner in the back. No. You don't even know. But today, got a bunch of work done, a little bit slower day. Sunday. Woke up this morning and made some breakfast, read a little bit. And then, what else did we do? Made some new ads from scripts last night and then uploaded those, and then most of the day just worked, and then I took a little bit of a break, read some more, chilled outside for a little bit, and then worked some more again. But yeah, pretty much same thing as usual. But anyway, right now I am uploading these videos from yesterday. No, the past 2 days. My AirDrop on my computer hasn't been working, so I can't upload them properly. So it takes forever. If I don't have a good connection to Wi-Fi wherever I'm at, it just takes forever. So I'm uploading these videos a little bit off, how they're kind of messed up. I had to upload 48 and 49 at the same time, 50, 51 at the same time. Because it hasn't been working right. I'm gonna try and figure out what it is, why it's doing this. But yeah, a little bit frustrating because it throws it off, and it's also been messing with my views. My views tanked because I didn't post in 2-3 days because the videos wouldn't pop up, or they wouldn't upload. They kept failing to upload. So yeah, if I'm blinking like crazy, my eyes are also messed up. But yeah, that I'm gonna try and get that fixed. And then also I have been working on setting up I guess WAP processing for one store, and then I'm also just trying to develop a kind of a copy paste system where you can use it across everything. I don't think there's really a lot of content around it or anything, or even articles or anything like that on how to actually set up with WAP processing. So you have to build out, obviously, to build out your own subdomain landers or whatever, I guess, for checkout and everything like that, which is no big deal because it's kind of similar to how you'd build a normal pre-lander or anything like that, but just for checkout this time. So that's fine. And then just a little bit of weird stuff going back and forth, with I didn't have access to the subdomain, or the regular domain, so I couldn't do it properly. So what I did is I used an app called Versal, and that worked pretty well. And yeah, that's working pretty well. But I'm about to sneeze again. Holy crap! Ooh. Terrible. But yeah, I had to use Versal for this one. I'm normally just gonna do it through the subdomain, so it's just gonna say checkout.mybrand.com usually. Usually that's what I'll do. For when I have to make those pages, that's what I'm gonna do with the checkout ones. So yeah, it's coming along. I'll show you guys a little bit of an example here. I don't want to leak any of the brand stuff, but as long as you guys can't see that. But anyway, so I'm trying not to show the brand, but yeah, it's just a simple page. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this whole section here, move it over here, and then we're gonna add the cart, the live cart, and then probably some reviews, maybe change out the logo, bunch of other stuff on here. So this is all kind of easy, just code it out, or if you have a template built out, you can do that too. I just figured I wanted to custom code it so I can kind of structure it the way I want. So just been using Claude because I obviously don't know how to do code like that. So yeah, we set all that up, so it's working. It's working with WAP. So I did a couple of test orders working with WAP. It's working with the store, so it's getting a live sale. You get a notification showing up on the dashboard. I'm working out like the kinks right now with I guess setting up like the scope so it actually shows like when someone abandons a cart and everything like that. Like it has that um like feedback between the two through WAP and or the WAP checkout and like Shopify, so you can see who and what like abandons the cart, the flows are setting up or running properly, everything like that, because it's completely different now because it's like disconnected from Shopify. Um, so yeah, I'm working on that, and then once that's set up, what do we have after that? I think yeah, building it out more, and then I have it in test mode right now, so I'm gonna set that up so it is probably working, and it actually accepts real payments. I'll run another test on that, and then after that, I will probably I'll build out this checkout page a lot more, and then what I would like to do with all of this is set up templates for you guys for running WAP payments, because I think I've heard a lot of great things about it. A couple of my friends are using it, and like everyone's been loving it. So I'm gonna give it a try as well on a store. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's gonna work out great, because I've used WAP in the past for like a couple of things, and they've been amazing. So I think it's gonna work really well. And I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen on like Twitter and stuff like that recently, but X, whatever you want to call it, but I always call it Twitter because I don't know. But um, what's it called? There's a bunch of guys they're running like blackhat MRR or whatever through WAP and everything like that, because, and obviously I'm not gonna be doing blackhat MRR and stuff like that, but people are running it through WAP because WAP is a little bit more, I guess you could say, like lenient with that stuff, compared to like Shopify payments. Shopify payments will ban you for literally just getting sales sometimes. Like it'll just ban you for the stupidest stuff. And if you guys don't know, I dealt with a bunch of those issues. Like when I started out, I don't deal with them as much anymore, but um, I had a bunch of issues like with stores banning me between the processor and just Shopify AUP bans. Um, yeah, AUP. I sometimes get them mixed up, but um, yeah, just getting banned overall on Shopify. So I haven't had that happen in a while, but like something have like having like third party processing like this is great. There's other ones too, like Phoenix. I think Lucra is another one. People use Stripe, but like that's through Shopify essentially. Stripe, I hate Stripe, by the way. If you guys don't know that, Stripe absolutely sucks. I've gotten plenty of money on hold multiple times on those accounts, and I would argue that they are worse than Shopify because they will pause your payouts. They will hold your money for literally just having like an increase in sales. Like if you switch to Stripe doing like 1K a day, let's say, they might just shut you off literally just because it's like an increased volume compared to like a normal account that just starts out and like has no sales and grows gradually, as opposed to just like ramping it up right away. Um, but yeah, I hate Stripe, by the way. So I would never recommend using Stripe. I would either recommend Shopify payments if you can. If not Shopify payments, I would use like a third party processor. Um, off of Shopify, that is. But like anyway, back to my point on like the Twitter people, bro. People are like printing with just doing no shipping Black Hat MRR with WAP. So I feel like they probably will. They'll probably become a little bit tighter, so like stuff like that doesn't happen. But yeah, like that's why I think people are switching to WAP because they're realizing it's a lot better, because it's more, I guess you could say, like seller focused compared to Shopify's like really customer focused. And I feel like WAP has always been pretty good with like their disputes and everything like that. Like from other people that I know, like they'll have a hard. I've seen posts on it. Like people have a hard time getting their money back if they're just trying to, like let's say you buy a course and then just you get a bunch of value out of it and you just refund it for the sake of refunding it. Like they for the most part they stop that stuff, which I think is really good. So it's like more seller focused. So I think that's why people are switching over to it, because it's like a little bit more protection, and that's why you have a lot of people doing Black Hat MRR, stuff like that, and no shipping through WAP now, which sucks. But I think it kind of shows the power of like the power of WAP processing because people are liking it a lot more. But like, I would never recommend doing that stuff, guys, because I think it always comes back to bite you in the butt somehow and impacts you later on. So don't do stuff like that. But it's good information to know, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna keep building this out. We'll set this up, and then what I'm gonna do is set this up. I'm gonna get all the files together, everything like that, and I am going to put together a direct like a process how to set all this stuff up with WAP processing and like embedding it, because you can't just embed it into the store. I mean, at least I don't think you can, and I'm sure there's probably easier ways than compared to what I did to set this up, but I think yeah, I think there's plenty of different ways, but there's just not a lot of information on it to set it up. So this is a way that I'm gonna teach you guys, but there's probably other ways to do it. I just don't know them. But I'm probably gonna drop a video on this just because I think it's really helpful for anyone that's dealing with payment processor bans or anything like that. It could be very, very helpful. And if you guys don't know, WAP is good for a lot of things. Like, they're an amazing brand, and I have nothing but good things to say about them. And I think they're even launching like ads management or something like that now, which is interesting. But I probably won't try that, but just because I like doing my own thing with ads. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. But anyway, I'm gonna finish setting this up. It's already late, so I'm gonna head to sleep after this. But I'll upload these videos, finish this processing dash, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.